Anderson along with Dick Holloway here, going to bring you another exciting roller game with your world-famous world champion Los Angeles Thunderbirds. The T-Birds tonight take on the powerful New York Bombers, and before we start the game, the score is 37-36 in favor of the New York Bombers. Now, if this second half game looks anything like, or will be anything like, the first half, we're all in for a great big treat.
Well, I tell you, the big news tonight is that El Fabuloso interfered with Juanita Ricardo. That's Juanita Ricardo in her big match race with Vicky Steppi. Now, tricky Vicky Steppi won the match race. She crossed the finish line. But true to her word, Terry Toledo, the referee, called it no contest. And I tell you, true to her word, Juanita Ricardo, she challenged, get this, challenged El Fabuloso to a match race next Sunday afternoon, 2:30. Next Sunday afternoon, it's going to be some kind of match race.
I have never seen Juanita Ricardo so mad in my whole announcing career. It took the T-Birds' whole team to restrain her from tearing apart the fat one, El Fabuloso. And incidentally, El Fabuloso was unsuccessful, not at all, unsuccessful in trying to get little referee Terry Toledo fired. But anyway, Terry Toledo says that he and she are going to have a showdown. If he continues to bring any outsider in or tries any of his tricky ways next Sunday afternoon at 2:30 here in the match race between Juanito and El Fabuloso. Anyway, before the second half gets underway, we're going to rejoin our stations right now, and then we're coming right back.
I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
I work with planes, but I'm not a pilot.
I work with the space program. I'm not an astronaut.
I work in rock and roll, but I'm not a musician.
All over the country, ITT Technical Institute graduates are working in some of today's most exciting career fields. To learn how ITT Tech can help you get started in your electronics career, call 1-800-823-6306 for an informative brochure. Call now, 1-800-823-6306.
All right, here we go. Just the start of the fifth skating period. 37 for New York and 36 for the Thunderbirds. That's the world champion Thunderbirds here at the Olympic Auditorium. And we got a good game in progress. Just a 1-point lead for New York. The Bombers, that's right. And Yale Bombers out in front. Here comes Quinn Miller. Quinn Miller on the inside, trying to pick up the points to go ahead. And look out. Yeah, she's wheeling. She's dealing a willow down. Quinn Miller. 10-minute skating period here. And Vicky Steppi, she's in tough. Back to the back of the pack. Vicky Steppi wearing jersey number 41. And Gail Bauer puts on the back side. And Quinn Miller picks up a single and ties it up at 37-37, Elmer.
You know, watching this game and talking about El Fabuloso here, we wonder what is the jinx that El Fabuloso has over the Thunderbird team. Now, the T-Birds, you know, they defeated the Hawks in the World Series. And as John Hall says, you know, on paper, we're an awful lot better than that team. But on the track, something seems to be missing. Something is happening. We cannot seem to gel. And whatever it is, El Fabuloso is grinning. He is laughing because when he meets the T-Bird team, he feels it'll be the same result, same old redundant story. The Hawks will win. So El Fabuloso says.
Lucy Chevalier, number 43 for the New York Bombers, the blue and the gold. And the colors, the green and the gold. And then Pepsi Delgado, number 3, the Menro's Grace. After, she's a good one. Let's see what she can do here. Lucy Chevalier up in front and behind the Pepsi Delgado. Delgado getting on fire. We're still tied up here. The two of them side by side. Delgado and L'Oreal. And Chevalier trying to pick up the points for the Bombers. Up to Deborah Heldon. Heldon wearing jersey number 1 up in front of her, Colleen Morrell. The two belong with Vicky Tippett. It will touch it another was right on fire. Delgado goes into her own skater. Goes up by another gal. Trying to pick up the points. And she is wheeling and dealing. And how many? Teresa Toledo. The referee says 4 Thunderbird points.
You know, hey, we got some girl down here, and right away it's Vicky Steppe. There is the gal that earned the nickname the meanest gal on skates. Tallest gal in the league today, and a temper to match. And take a look there. Steely eyes. She is mean for the word through and through. I tell you what, you know, everybody wonders about El Fabuloso. Talk about power, he's got it. You know why? Because he changed the games. That's right. From Saturday nights to Sunday afternoons at 2:30. Sunday afternoons at 2:30 here at the Olympic Auditorium. So you know what the T-Birds did? I'll tell you more about that.
Yeah, we got plenty of action. 41 for the Thunderbirds and 37 for New York. New York Bombers 37, Thunderbirds 41. Donna Young in the front of the pack along with Deborah Elba. She's the one with a jamming helmet. They've got to wear that helmet if they want to pick up those points unless it's knocked off accidentally. And she'd like to keep it on and score. You better believe it. And Chavaria once again on the inside is doing a good job. Hard over the side. Deborah Heldon and Lucy on the move. Well, you heard of I Love Lucy, but I don't know. She's got a whole skateboard on the elbow pad and skating right now for the New York Bombers. On the move. Down hard. And she's up again. Lucy Chavaria, still the leading jammer. Got her helmet in her hand. She better put it on her head here. Pick it off herself with 6:16 remaining on the clock. The clock continues to tick away. Busted up the pack up in front is Vicky Steppe with time running out. Is she going to pick up any points here? We'll see. The referee says 3 points. 40 for New York, 41 for the Thunderbirds.
Well, it's all happening next Sunday afternoon right here, 2:30, right at the Olympic Auditorium with Juanita Ricardo, the real beauty of the team here. Look at here, goes Teresa. They mean that for Toledo. And Juanita Ricardo meets the 305-pounder, and he's gaining weight every day, El Fabuloso. It's a match race next Sunday afternoon here at 2:30. And remember, as I'm going to tell you, Family Fiesta Day. Yes, a happy day. And here's what happens. Bring the whole family down, and then one child will be admitted free with one paid adult. Fun for the whole family next Sunday afternoon, 2:30 is the game time.
5 minutes and 17 seconds remaining, 41-40. The Thunderbirds out in front by 1 slim point. That's right, 1 point. And Gwen Miller making a move forward again. She's on the inside. Gail Bowers behind her. The chunk of tuna. A little chunky one. Gail Bowers, and Bowers having trouble. She's back up at her again. She's a competitor. She's feisty. And Johnny Young said, I'll take care of her. She weren't jersey before. That's Johnny Young. She hails from Compton. She's the Los Angeles Thunderbirds. Most all of them from this area. Good skaters. They're the world champions. Skating here at the Olympic Auditorium. They're taking it now, 1 by 1. 4:35 here into the clock. It goes by Chavaria. She scores. She might have done the grand slam. How many? Oh, they say 1 point for New York and 4 for the Thunderbirds.
You know, we'll be seeing the Texas Outlaw team here. You know what? They just did a challenge. We got here Juanita Ricardo and El Fabuloso. That gal was so angry, I'll tell you, it took the T-Bird team to restrain her. And she was a piece of that fat man. And now she's telling Steppe, get out of the way, Buster. That temper, that's European temper. Right there, look at Teresa telling the big one, get off of that floor. He's defiant. He's an ego, and he carries himself with sartorial elegance. The fans, you can see, want him out, and that's the word. Out, Fatso, out. And look at little Terry. She might be a little mighty mite next to him, but it's Teresa Toledo. And she's telling him, as I said in our opening, we warned him, don't try any tricky stuff in the match race this next Sunday. And he takes the word. He gets out. You know, El Fabuloso is trying to get her fired. That's right. And we'll tell you more about that as time goes on.
Well, the fans have got placards all over the auditorium here tonight, as they do every week. They love this gal, Teresa Toledo. A female referee, and she's a good one. Number 44, Terry Drinker, she says she's a good one. She's working her way around that pack. but she has to get by Juanita Ricardo. Ricardo, the back of the pack. Jersey, number 7, going to work. And this gal still trying to get by. Number 44, Carrie Drinker. And Ricardo doing a good job on her. His time will run out of this gal. She doesn't get a better effort out of herself. Ricardo continues to work, but they're busting up a couple of the gals. The middle of that pack must have been Seppi. I didn't say, oh, there she comes out of nowhere. Seppi roughing up Juanita Ricardo. And this gal just moves forward with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's all. She picks up 5 points. A young gal picks up a grand slam with 2:18 remaining. 46 New York, 45 for the Thunderbirds.
Well, we haven't seen the boys on the track yet, but if you do, when they do take the track, you'll notice big Danny Riley, the fiery redhead, is missing in action. That's right. Danny Riley was suspended indefinitely. Why? If you weren't with us a week or so ago, Riley went berserk. Teresa Toledo. And she carries herself well with great dignity and quite a official. Call her female, male, what have you. We're all the same out here in this particular sport. Anyway, Riley is suspended indefinitely. He went absolutely berserk against the Detroit Devils team. They couldn't stop him, like to tore them all apart. And so, Danny Riley is paying the penalty.
It's been a good one. 46 to 45, and this El Fabuloso, he's something else. So 1:26 remaining. It's been a good one. All right. Who are they going to get out this time? Once again, this Chunky Gail Bowers, number 42, the blue and gold. And they're moving out of there. And they're way out in front, and they're whipping them in the pack. It's Juanita Ricardo going to work on Vicky Stephanie. Pulls her down. You'll see her down on the track now. And Juanita Ricardo just busting them up with that pack. But they've got the leading jammer. And here comes Juanita Ricardo way back from the back of the pack. Look at the fans yelling. Good looking, gals. There's plenty of people here tonight. And they call the jam off. They call the jam off, Elmer, for no score.
You know, we've been getting letters, and notes don't mail the letters to me, but you have also been saying that you appreciate the fact that you've been answered so quickly. What I'm getting at, you want information on your T-Bird team? Yeah, well, for instance, where are they skating? Who they skating? What's the schedule? Give us a right-up here give us a call at the Olympic Auditorium, 18th and Grand Avenue, or call us, and we'll tell you all about it.
Okay, Juanita Ricardo trying to pick up points with 22 seconds remaining. That's all the fifth skating period. Let's see what the gal can do. She has to get by Steppy. They got a 1-point lead. That's New York out in front by 1 with 13 seconds remaining. They're running out of time. Ricardo trying to stalk him. Medal number 47 back there trying to stop her. Patsy Hudson. She's got 7 seconds remaining. With 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she's working over Steppy and knocks her down hard for 5. That's 5 Thunderbird points.
We got a very happy Juanita Ricardo here, and we wonder what she's going to be like after next Sunday afternoon's match race with the big El Fabuloso. 300 pounds. There he is down there, pointing the finger at Ricardo. She's not worried. Juanita has a temper that's unbelievable. They say when you're angry, you get stronger. Well, El Fabuloso's going to feel the wrath of this pretty gal. Born in Spain, she's 6 years of age, and she's been around. A real skating beauty. Well, we got another skating period coming up. The men are going to take the track. We got a period ending, but we're going to come right back. He is gone right now. He has no legs at all. And 10 seconds to go in a round there. He's down again. It's all over.
You're watching Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
Hi, I'm Rick Barry, Basketball Hall of Famer. And if you own a trailer, boy, do I have a product for you. It's the Pro Hitch. It's going to revolutionize the towing industry, and it's also going to make your life a lot simpler when hooking up your trailer. Why? Because with the Pro Hitch, all you have to do is back up reasonably close to the trailer. The Pro Hitch extends, it swivels, you pull forward, it aligns itself, you back up, it locks in, and you're ready to go. It's that simple. And the beauty about the Pro Hitch is that it simply replaces your existing hitch. There are no accessories or extra parts to buy. So don't be an amateur. Get a Pro Hitch. Make your life simpler. Here's how to order yours.
Pro Hitch is Class 3 and 4 rated, fits all 2-inch receivers, is made in USA, and has a lifetime warranty. So order your Pro Hitch for 3 easy payments of $33.33 plus shipping and handling, and save $50 off the retail price. Call 1-800-425-4222. That's 1-800-425-4222.
What if you could collect life's greatest moments? If you could just hang on to them and not let any slip away? And what if every time you remembered them, they were just as vivid, just as good? On Classic Sports Network, memories don't pass you by, nor are they carted off and filed away. They're front and center, and even sideways. Classic Sports Network, the only network where once-in-a-lifetime moments happen 24 hours a day.
50-46 to score. The Thunderbirds out in front. And look at this men's team the Bombers have. A great team out there. O.T. Jones, Georgie Adams, Georgie Fernandez, D'Amato, Robertson, Wynn, and Rodriguez. It is a talent-laden team here tonight. Number 46 immediately. That's O.T. Jones. Oh, look at Sam. Oh, my. Sam the man. Sam Washington on the move. And what a skater he is. Good. You better believe it. Just plain good. And Ronnie Psycho Reigns, the king of the main track, back to back of the pack. Gets the win for Sam the man. Up to George Adams. Leapfrogs over the top. Oh, he kicked the backside of his head as he went over, but he made it anyway. He picked up a single. 51-46. And Elmer, this has been some kind of exciting game so far.
Well, the T-Birds are in good shape here. They're well balanced, and without Danny Riley, they're still holding their own. And of course, 51-46 shows something. But what are they going to be like when they meet the Hawks and El Fabuloso's team? What is the mystery that the T-Bird team, and we've got to be truthful, they sort of fall apart. They don't look as sharp. Things go wrong. All the work and effort that John Hall puts in that team just goes down the tube. Will it be any different next time when they meet? Let's take a look.
All right, let's see what we do now. They got some kind of a Thunderbird team in. And also, John Hall is on the track. Big John Hall wearing jersey number 6, but right now the man of the hour, the master number, Carlos Marquez, and a fine, multi-talented skater here. He's quick, he's speedy, he's agile, he's smart. That's what the Thunderbirds have, a smart team here. And Carlos Marquez, a good skater. But this man here is a veteran. Georgie Adams, and he has to goodbye, Georgie. George Adams, a fine skater, number 44. And look at him work over Carlos Marquez. Another veteran was back there to help him. Frankie Messina, but in the meantime, number 46 comes skating right on by. That's O.T. Jones. He lost his helmet. I don't know if he's going to get those points or not. Look at Gregory Quinn grabs the cycle. It's a weapon there for Georgie Fernandez. He's still the Nicky Jammer. And El Fabuloso cheering him off from the outside. It's up to John Hall to stop him. Hall stops him. And now they say no score in the cycle on the far side fight. Gregory Quinn for no score and kicks El Fabuloso. And look at the cycle. The cycle going at it with El Fabuloso. The jinx of El Fabuloso. The cycle. He's right to the leg now. Ronnie Psycho Reigns. He must not have got much for dinner. He looks hungry in the east.
Well, El Fabuloso, big as he is about as equal in proportion, to use an analogy, with power. He has connections somewhere to the point where he got these games changed from Saturday night here at the Olympics to Sunday afternoons at 2:30. That's right. Next Sunday afternoon, the Hawks will be in town. There he is, the Vice President, General Manager of the powerful Chicago Hawks. And he'll be here at the Olympics next Sunday afternoon. Game time is 2:30.
Hey, something else, I tell you. And when the Psycho gets after him, you better watch out. He loves the right those legs. Number 43, Georgie Fernandez. Number 2, Sam the Man Washington. For the Thunderbirds, that's right. The world champion Thunderbirds is here at the Olympic Auditorium. The Olympic Auditorium. Sam the Man, he goes to the high side of the track, and Fernandez back again. Oh, he failed it. Back over the top, and Sam back on the track. A reversal up the top side. It's up to Frankie Messina, stopping now. Escaped by Marquez. In the infield, it's up to Messina. Messina gets blocked one time by Georgie Adams. Now it's Georgie Fernandez. Two Georges out there by the cycle. Good blocking. Carrier blocking in there by George Adams. And Fernandez picks up a grand slam. They tie it up. It's 51-51 there. The cycle goes once again.
Hey, we got 5 minutes, 57 seconds left. There's been a timeout called here, so we'll be right back.
watching Classic Sports Network. Once-in-a-lifetime moments, 24 hours a day.
Would you like a better paying job? Professional Career Development Institute can train you at home in just a few months for one of America's 15 top career opportunities. Whether your dream is to be your own boss or to work for an employer, call for free literature on any one of America's top career choices. Train at home for the job you've always wanted and earn this nationally recognized diploma. Take a look at PCDI's exciting career opportunities. Medical transcription, paralegal, veterinary assistant, computer training, fitness and nutrition, interior decorating, electrician, child daycare, conservation outdoors, travel agent, locksmithing, medical dental office assistant, home inspection, bookkeeping, accounting, or get your high school diploma. Call for free literature on the career of your choice.
In the U.S. and Canada, call 1-800-603-7616. Get free literature on one of these 15 careers. That's 1-800-603-7616. Earn more money. Call now. 1-800-603-7616.
Johnson swings, deep drive, left center field. Cleon Jones fades back. He has the room. Warning track. He's got it. The Mets have done it. The amazing Mets win the series 4-1. Chase Stadium celebrates.
You're watching Classic Sports Network. Once-in-a-lifetime moments, 24 hours a day.
51-51. The Thunderbirds and the Bombers, and there's so much going on here. When do you see the side of this man's tent? Terry Toledo, Elmer, look at her. Cavaloso, something else.
Hey, look at here. Look at, he's sub there. This is going to cost them probably a few bucks and out for the rest of the period, I do believe, off the track. Anyway, Terry Toledo's issuing a warning to him. You know, Fabuloso's tried to get her fired for being what he calls a hometown official, but it didn't work. It was upheld, yes, sir, and Teresa Toledo is still right in there calling them like she sees them. What a great asset to this sport.
Carlos Marquez out in front as he's been kicked out of here for the remaining of this period, it looks like. And number 46 coming up in a hurry. Right behind him is O.T. Jones. Otto Jones. O.T.T.O. O.W.T.O. Otto Jones. And Jones. Look out down. And Carlos Marquez with a fine young Latin skater doing a good job for the Thunderbirds, as he always does. And George Adams, the veteran skater, working on him. George is small in size. He's quick and agile. He's got the ability. Pops to the back of the head, and Marquez having trouble right now. Look at this gal watching the action. Look out! Breakaway Quinn. A high leg kick and a double and auto shot. And whipped it down. And the Clapper, they're happy as they say no score. 51-51 with 4:28 remaining.
Well, it won't be very long because next Sunday afternoon, right here at the Olympic Auditorium, and the game time is 2:30, which of course means the doors will open at 2, or correction, 1 o'clock. But anyway, with the Hawks coming to town, they're all charged up. Fabuloso says he don't want them to skate on Saturday nights anymore. So they'll be here in the first of their series against the world champion T-Birds, the team that defeated them in the last World Series. Now, Fabuloso hasn't forgotten that. He's still smarting, but he's beaten them in everything since. And will he keep it up? What is the mystic veil of vapor over this particular T-Bird team when they meet the Hawks? We're going to find out if they can change their style, their particular type of play. John Hall says they can. He says on paper they look better than the Hawks. So we'll wait and see.
Well, this team, the New York Bombers, has given them all the fight they need here tonight. 51-51. And number 7, David Valenzuela. He would like to get out in front. And number 47 up in front. That's Gregory Quinn. And Quinn having trouble with the little man. He should have grabbed the back of the tape, knocked him down. But this man is in. Not this time. He's down. And David Valenzuela, one of the fine young skaters here for the Thunderbirds, trying to work his way up to stardom on this T-Bird lineup, is doing a number right now. But can he score? Can he get by the veteran, George Adams? Adams says no. Valenzuela says yes. He'll come back again. He's got that frightful spirit. Oh, what a move! What a move! Look at that young man. He shined there. Down on his backside. And another man grabs for it. Down again. But I tell you, Elmer, he really put out an effort, and that's what they like to see. They like to see an effort like that. And watch out now. Look at Donnybrook. As they pull him out of here. The cycle trying to get him, and they say 5 points on a young man, but 5 points with 2:31 remaining in the clock.
You know, the Texas Outlaws have issued a challenge to the T-Birds. Get this now, to another Super Battle Royal on Saturday night, the 29th of this month. That's right. Now, the Outlaws are calling it themselves, referring to themselves as the resurgence of the Outlaws. First, of course, their pride was stung, but now they say they've regained it. Big changes have happened. John Barker's been moved upstairs. He's now called a field manager. Jim Serigno is now the new coach, but you ought to get this. They're looking for a new general manager. You know who they're thinking about? Ken Monty, Jim Trotter, and even Jess Adams. Oh, the rumors are flying.
Jess Adams. All right. By Frankie Macedo. And Macedo, he would like to score on the inside. O.T. Jones. Otto Jones. Fine young skater. And watch him. He'll work on Macedo. Double block in there. Adams picked him up. Otto Jones set him up. It's up to the cycle to stop him. The cycle back to the pack. Otto Jones trying to get back. Gregory Quinn back there. Watching it behind Otto Jones. Look out. Three of them. Two of them fighting to the backside. Sam missed him. And Greg Quinn, he picks up 4 points. That gives up 55 and 56 to the Thunderbirds with 1:10 remaining on the clock.
Hey, anyone? Hey, look at here. We got some. Oh, brother. They're tearing each other apart here. Otto Jones is down. Of course, Ronnie Raines doesn't take any cup from anybody. They've been giving him a little bad time, and Raines tries back. Gregory Quinn. Boy, I'll tell you. Ronnie Raines, when he tackles somebody, they sort of skate away, but this guy doesn't have any brains. He's coming right back at Raines, and Raines is making a big funny out of it. Well, Raines can do it. He has a comedic sense of humor. He can do anything he wants to do, but brother, don't get him a little angry. He'll turn like a tiger on you. Now he is looking in the lens of our camera. He'll do anything. He's quite an amusing character. Fun to watch for everybody in the family. Little kids love him. So the old senior citizens also.
He gets all kinds of fan mail, this man. Ronnie Psycho Raines and Carlos Marquez, number 3. For the Thunderbirds, he'd like to score. They're out and win by 1. It's been a good game. Lots of action here. Exciting game here tonight. Look at this man wheel a deal. Number 46, Otto Jones, is running out of time. He's still trying to pick up some points. Did he get him or not? Referee says no score. The score now 56-55, the end of the 6th skating period.
Well, the girls are about to take the track for their skating period. The 7th period coming up now. Then the period is over, so we're going away, but we're going to come right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Nystrom, a 4-time Stanley Cup winner with the New York Islanders, and you're watching Classic Sports Network.
So you've chosen to be your own boss. Running your own business means doing what you love, and doing what you do best. Except one thing you don't love one bit, doing the books. Well, now you can say goodbye to your bookkeeping hassles forever, because the makers of Quicken have invented QuickBooks, the #1 selling accounting software that makes it fast and easy to do the things you don't love doing, like paying bills, writing invoices, figuring out what your customers owe, even tracking inventory and doing payroll. QuickBooks makes it all hassle-free. How's this for fast information? A click, and QuickBooks shows you this quarter's income and expenses. And look, a few keystrokes, and QuickBooks does your invoicing for you, and then does the bookkeeping automatically. So you can get back to doing what you do best, growing your business. It's even easy to try QuickBooks. Call now to get a trial version absolutely free through this special limited-time TV offer.
That number is 1-800-219-6699.
Classic Sports delivers the fight cards you don't want to miss. A ringside seat to the world's largest library of boxing's best fights. From lightweights to heavyweights, you don't have to wait, because every night is fight night. The Night at the Fight, weeknights on Classic Sports.
Just as we left, there's some intense skaters here, but anyway, Ronnie Raines made like he wanted to shake hands with El Fabuloso. He did. Fabuloso, sleepy for once. He got his hand bit by Ronnie Raines, almost right in two.
I wonder how it stays, Elmer. All right, 56-55. The gals have the track. This is the 7th skating period. Been a good game. Donnie Young and number 43, it looks like. No, number 47 out there now. That's Patsy Hudson. Ooh, trying to get her water race out there. It's sure not the Hudson River. All right, Pepsi Hudson. Johnny Young, the back of the pack. Oh, holding her back is Woody Miller. Young being held by Vicky Steppe. And once again, she needs some help now. She's got Coley Morrell back there along with Wood Miller. The two, one on the inside, one on the outside. Here comes Hudson once again. About 6 seconds remaining. That's all. She reverses. A good reversal. She picks up. How many points? The referee says 2 each way. 2 for each team here, Elmer.
Well, I tell you what, the big game is next Sunday afternoon right here at the Olympic Auditorium at 2:30. Juanita Ricardo takes on big 305-pound El Fabuloso, the fat one, in a big match race. 5 laps, anything goes. Next Sunday afternoon right here at 2:30, and at the Olympic Auditorium, there's El Fabuloso. Look at the size of the big, fat, floppy cheeks. Well, anyway, he's going to be meeting Juanita Ricardo. And bring the whole family, because the T-Bird says, okay, let's call it Family Fiesta Day. 1 child admitted absolutely free with 1 paid adult. So bring the whole family down for fun.
You ever seen skates look like that? That's right. Greg Robertson skates you're looking at. The gals have the track now. It's been a good game. 58-57, number 42. Gail Bowers. I call her Chunky Gail. It reminds me of a can of Chunky Tuna. Goes right on by Vicky Steppe. She's number 41. Voluptuous Vicky. Tricky Vicky Steppe. She's something else. Now it's Ricardo. Juanita Ricardo. She's the heavy blocker. Defense gal, the back of the pack. Patsy Delgado tries to get through. Patsy Delgado. Cute gal, but she's roughed up now. Don't want to mess that face up. Too pretty. Juanita Ricardo being roughed up by Vicky Steppe. Steppe, along with the gal in front of her. Gail Bowers picking up points. The referee says 3 more points. 3 more points. They go out in front 60-58.
Oh, we got our favorite gal here. Look at Juanita Ricardo. You want to know something about her? She's 26 years of age. Mental and general technician here. And look at here. And here she got a match race. Is this a preview of it? Woo! Is El Fabuloso going to use those tactics? Next Sunday afternoon right here. Game time is 2:30. Don't miss it. John Hall comes right over to the defense of his gal. But let me tell you something. John Hall should get away because Juanita can handle it. And Teresa Toledo is telling El Paso, stop it or you'll be out of the game. Now, look at this. He bit her hand, and again, out he goes. You don't do this to that little tiger. No way. She's telling him, well, as Terry said, there's bad blood between the two. There might be a showdown one of these days between the two. She's not going to take any guff for him. And he better not bring any outsiders in or try any more of his 36 next Sunday afternoon in the match race. Juanita, we're only seeing a little semblance of how mad that gal can get. Coming to the Latin temperament, she's got it.
She has had it. I tell you, Elmer, she's had it with this guy. And he's something else. El Fabuloso, he continues to cause more and more trouble. And the jinx of El Fabuloso has got to be standing on the back of the entire Thunderbirds mind. It's been something else. All right, who are they going to get out there this time? It looks like Sue DeLapa, who hails from Santa Barbara. Sue DeLapa, jersey number 2, the long black hair, pretty gal. And right after Lucy Chavarria. Lucy and Sue DeLapa. 5:44 remaining of the clock. 58 for the Thunderbirds, 60 for the New York Bombers, and down hard, Sue DeLapa. Down on the backside, Lucy Chavarria, the leading jumper. Johnny Young trying to hold her out of there. Coley Morrell up in front of her. Good block over the rail and down, and out she goes. For no score, but vicious block by Vicky Steppe, followed up, and Steppe going to work again on her. Locked her down hard. They continue, and DeLapa still going. And she is unhappy, Elmer.
Well, I don't know what's happening here, but the T-Birds are fired up. At one time, they called themselves the Mean Machine, and they certainly are demonstrating it here. DeLapa, usually a very quiet guy. Hey, we're going to have, to our trackside announcer, Jim McInerney. He's going to have an interview with El Fabuloso.
El Fabuloso this Sunday.
El Fabuloso, the one and only.
The showdown with Juanita Ricardo. And tell me, it's at 2:30 this Sunday. Tell me, do you think you have a chance without outside help?
No, I think I have a chance. I have never lost a match race yet. And I'm telling you right now, this Juanita Ricardo thinks she's big. By the time I'm through with her, she's going to be re-5 teams out here. And as for this Terry Toledo, right now I'm going to tell you stupid people, Let's see, stop the hawks lining up. When I'm through with her, she's going to be a flat tortilla out here. And then I'm coming after you.
Well, you heard it from El Fabuloso. Let's go right on back up
you. These people out here.
John Hall, share the fence. I'm trying to get them going. They're down by 2 points in the scoring column. And El Fabuloso, he's something else and unhappy. You better believe it. Okay, number 41, that's Vicky Steppy. And after the hurry is Deborah Helmer. She's that competitor I always talk about. A fierce competitor. She'll take on anybody out there. Tall gal, good-looking gal. The Thunderbirds all good-looking. And let's see what they can do. Coming back on her now. Steppy up in front. Still has to get by her. Juanita Ricardo on the inside, but she's still the leading jammer. But she's got to get going once again. And Steppy, happy with herself as she goes by her again. Deborah Helden still the leading jammer. She got the helmet knocked off now. Steppy, she called off the jam, and I'm a slight bit confused. I know one of the gals tied up with Juanita Ricardo on the far side. 3 of them going at them.
Hey, we got 3 big things happening next Sunday afternoon here at the Olympic Auditorium. Look at here, this action here is certainly something to see because little Teresa is right in there separating the two between the meanest gal on skates, Vicky Steppy, and Juanita Ricardo. Now, Juanita is certainly using this time for a preview of her match race. Well, anyway, 3 big happenings. The big match race next Sunday afternoon, Juanita against El Fabuloso. The match race next Sunday right here at the Olympic Auditorium. Game time is 2:30. Juanita Ricardo takes on El Fabuloso, and he has really promised to tear Juanita apart. Can the gal hold her own against a giant like that? Come on down and find out.
Well, Juanita Ricardo spent a minute in the middle box along with Vicky Steppy. Neither one of them look too happy. The fans right now are trying to cheer this team on. They're down by 2. And it's time for the go-go yell. The cries of Shirley Hartman heard the distant sound. Go, go, go. But right now, they're going nowhere. Jammer once again. Lucy Chavaria with 2:14 remaining. Lucy Chavaria doing a yeoman job here tonight. And look at Steppy. Talking over Weichel. Lori Rose Weichel. And right now, it's up to Gwen Miller. Can Miller stop Chavaria? 2 minutes remaining. It's a 2-minute warning. Johnny Young coming up like a speedboat in the back of the pack. Blocked hard over the top and out of there. Almost slammed the lady's lap out there. But Gwen Miller's got Chavaria and look out! Now blocked out of there for no star. Number 44, Terry Drinkard, with 1:39 remaining of the clock.
Well, thanks for many letters, but anyway, for the fast answer that you got, we promised you would. And whatever you do, if you want to write about the T-Birds, if you want to know about them, whatever's happening to any question at all, the T-Bird headquarters is here at the Olympic Auditorium, 18th and Grand Avenue, Los Angeles, California, and we'll tell you all about their biographies, whatever you want to know, where they're skating, the schedule, who they're skating. Richmond 95171 is the phone number. Give them a call, and Mario in the box office will answer. Whatever you want to know, that's what we're here for, to make you, the fan all over their country, know more about your favorite World Championship team, the Thunderbirds.
58-60. The Thunderbirds, not too tough right now. They're down by 2 points and 48 seconds remaining. Juanita Ricardo, the leading jammer, the front of the pack, but up in front of her right now is Gail Bowers, but Ricardo after in a hurry. 40 seconds remaining. That's all the time here in the 7th skating period. Ricardo up in front of her. Gail Bowers. Ricardo, double block. Bowers still the leading jammer for Ricardo. In between the two, Lucy Chavaria, they're trying to set up and look out. Is somebody going to come after her and try to do her? Yeah, here she comes. Vicky Steppy coming out of nowhere. And she gets out of there. She busts her own 2 skaters. 3 of them go down, and here comes Ricardo. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. They're out of time. She scores. She wants the rest of it with 5, 4, 3, 2, and whammo! What a shot. What a shot. And a high leg drop kick as the Thunderbirds go out in front 62-60. Oh my!
I feel better now because when I see this action coming from Juanita Ricardo, I know she can handle El Fabuloso, 305 pounds or not. That gal is in tip-top shape, and that's the secret in this particular body contact rough and tough sport. You got to go all the way here with body contact. So, The period is over, and we're going to go away for a few words, but we're going to come right back to you.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
It's coming. More terror than you've ever felt before. Dare you let it in your library. Stephen King's newest bestseller, Desperation. This $27.95 hardcover is yours now for just $7.95 when you try the Stephen King Library. Get the King Classics plus his newest books as soon as they're published, all in original hardcover editions, all at just $14.95 each, all with a cancel anytime guarantee. You can even tell us which books to send. Call now and Desperation is yours free for 10 days. If you're not terrified, return it and cancel. Otherwise, we'll send you a new book every 6 weeks, each with a 10-day free trial. There's never an obligation to buy. Call for your free trial of Desperation now.
Call 1-800-559-8833 now to get Desperation. Keep it and pay just $7.95 plus shipping and handling. Future volumes will come, one every 7 weeks, each with a 10-day free trial. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-559-8833.
The time has come for your descent into complete, utter, total, non-stop madness.
Classic Sports Network presents the one event that always lives up to the hype.
Puts it up.
Relive the madness. March 9th through the 31st on Classic Sports Network.
62-60. The Thunderbirds got a slim 2-point lead here. And Juanita Ricardo should be getting out that man. She says he's fat, slow, and lazy. He said he's so lazy he needs someone to call his dog for him. All right. 62-60. Carlos Marquez is on the inside. Oh, he's on the outside now. It's Gregory Quinn, the good skater. Quinn, he's with all the hair and the mustache. Gets parked down hard by Carlos Marquez. Marquez doing a good job. 46 up in front, Otto Jones, OT. Get a verb of OJ. Well, this is OT. Roller game action here, the Olympic Auditorium. Number 47, Gregory Quinn back there. He'd like to stop him this time. Hit him one time with a mouse into the midsection. And Carlos making a run for him again. Here he comes. Will he fake him? No. Kick him hard. Leg kick to the inside. Knocked him over the rim. He's got some help. George Fernandez coming up in a hurry. He's lopsided. He blocked him out of there. Good job. Picks up 1 point. The Thunderbirds 63-60 over New York with 8:53 remaining.
Well, everybody is waiting now for the Hawks to make their appearance here next Sunday afternoon at 2:30 at the Olympic Auditorium. It's El Fabuloso. They got the games changed from Saturday nights to Sunday afternoon. He's got power. Where he gets it from, he's got connections. He doesn't have to buy his way into it, but he does have connections. So next Sunday afternoon, the Hawks, the team that the T-Birds cannot beat. They haven't beaten them since the World Championship, the World Series, and since then, it's been nothing but trouble. There he is, Fatso, El Fabuloso, and you better call him El Fabuloso when you meet him on the street, or you better run. He's a big man, and he's a good-looking man, and he knows it. But brother, what a temper, what a destructive mind to get the T-Birds destroyed, crippled, and that's the Mad Russian right there. Take a look at her. Is that a beauty? Where do we get them? That's part of his team, we understand. And look at, he signed her up, and she's wearing what I think is T-Bird colors. Does he know that?
Demi Gregorov.
Gregorov.
Stroganoff. All right. Sam, the man Washington. Number 46, O.T. Jones. A good confrontation. Two fine, young, speedy skaters. Going to top speed now. George Adams trying to stop him. Whoa, they're going fast here tonight. Real fast. Look at that Otto Jones move. Sam Washington down hard again. A good block on Gregory Quinn. Plenty of action here. The Olympic Auditorium is number 46. All to himself now. O.T. Jones. Not much time remaining on the clock, but he gets a roadblock. The cycle. With 3 seconds remaining, he stops in cold, but he picks up a grand slam. 5 points. They go out in front. 65-63 with 7 minutes, 8 seconds remaining.
Well, I tell you, this fact here that little Teresa Solito has kept this game under control because El Fabuloso has done nothing all game long but harass the T-Bird team. He's trying to, and I think that might be part of the secret here. Get them angry enough, and they'll fall apart. However, let's take a look at Ronnie Raines. He's on Reigns again, and Reigns now can bear just so much. Reigns does not. Reigns doesn't take too much, and if El Fabuloso doesn't watch it, he'll get his other half of his hand tore off. There was blood drawn that last time. He's out in the infield.
Well, it's Frankie Macedo. Macedo on the inside. He gets the straightaway up the far turn to El Fabuloso. Watching here tonight. He's the guest of this bomber team. Oh, down hard. George Fernandez finished back up again. A fine Cuban skater. He hails from Cuba. Frankie Macedo. Look at that man. George Fernandez along with George Adams. Up to John Hawley. Wraps to the inside. Pulls it down. Comes to the high side of the track. Back up the high side once again. Inside, outside. He loves it. This man is quick. He can go inside. Oh, me, oh, my, Elmer. How can you describe something like that besides sheer terror and 3 points? Sheer terror and 3 points.
Well, Ronnie Reigns is now getting to the point of he's starting to boil a little bit, and he's starting to cold throw. He's throwing caution to the wind. And, hey, we got our trackside reporter McInerney with the beauty down there, Juanita Ricardo.
Well, it's this Sunday, 2:30 in the afternoon. It's your chance for revenge, but how can you expect to stand up against a man that size?
Jimmy, size has nothing to do with it. In a situation like this, all that counts is that I'm angry enough, and she just makes me so angry, and he's interfered now in both my match races, but he won't interfere this time because this time he's going to be on the track with me, and there will be nobody but him and me.
That's right. And here's hoping you good luck. We'll be right back after this word.
And there it goes. Willie Mays has done it.
Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
Some days, it seems like nothing goes right.
Kelly is down.
And everyone's out to get you.
Now far running to the right. Marv is on the run.
There are monster hits and narrow escapes. But other times, there's always the glory.
The NFL Quarterback Club Collection, exclusively from Sports Illustrated, featuring the ultimate game ball. This one-time only, authentic, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football. And the special new video from SI and the NFL Quarterback Club, QBs Under Fire. Both free with your paid subscription to SI. Your NFL Quarterback Club collection starts with this collector's dream, an officially licensed, individually numbered NFL Quarterback Club football. It features the official replica autographs of 5 superstar quarterbacks: Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, John Elway, Jim Kelly, and Brett Favre.
You've got to love that.
Call now, and you'll also get the exclusive new video, Quarterbacks Under Fire. Go inside the huddle. Feel the intensity of the most pressure-packed position in sports. Find out how the game feels from the quarterback's point of view. Who they go to.
Touchdown 49ers, Jerry Rice.
And who they fear.
I think you take great pleasure in hitting me. I'm afraid of him.
Call now. Get 54 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.48 an issue. Save over 55% off the cover price. Plus, get your exclusive NFL Quarterback Club collection absolutely free. For quicker delivery, use your credit card. Don't pass up your chance to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection for yourself or a friend. The ultimate game ball, the exclusive, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football, and the great new video, QBs Under Fire. There are only 2 ways to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection.
You can take over an NFL team or subscribe to Sports Illustrated. And that's all.
Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
McEnroe, Connors,
Look out.
in a 5-set U.S. Open semifinal showdown.
You talk about rapid fire.
Watch the 84 U.S. Open semifinals on Center Court Classics tonight at 7, only on Classic Sports.
That big match race is next Sunday afternoon. Juanita Ricardo and El Fabuloso. You don't want to miss it. Next Sunday afternoon here at the Olympic Auditorium, 2:30.
Darley speaks. Some kind of match race. You better believe it. The Olympic Auditorium. Next Sunday afternoon. All right, it's Ronnie Psycho Ring, Gregory Quinn, and Quinn being suck it to me time. 5 minutes and 2 seconds, and Ronnie Ray says, suck it to me. And look at him, he's dancing. And this man is in for trouble. Now what's he going to do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here comes El Fabuloso. El Fabuloso. Oh! small of the back, and Ronnie Psycho Raines downs him.
Raines threw caution to the wind there. He threw those 8 sharp wheels into the back of El Fabuloso. You couldn't miss. But unfortunately, the late bubbles, the hippo went to his death, and this big guy might go the same way if he keeps fooling around with Ronnie Raines. And there is Teresa Toledo ready to charge him. She's got her whistle off around her neck. Fabuloso is looking at her and he says, I defy you, hit me. And the fans here saying, hit him, hit him. But John Hall knows what it means. That Terry Toledo could be suspended also. That's what he wants. He wants Terry Toledo to do something that he can go to the commission with, and he'll be on the horn right away. He'd like to get her out of here, but he was unsuccessful in his attempt to get her fired. It didn't work. Terry has U.S. commission. Out he goes. And this guy has been following around like he was on a trampoline. They're really making and humiliating the big one tonight. The fans love it, and you will too when you come on down to the game next Sunday afternoon. Fabuloso and his Chicago Hawks are going to try to beat Butler and the T-Birds team. Will they do it? In all his splendor, he'll be here grousing around. Most of the T-Birds are undergoing the 238 seats in Grand Avenue.
Something else, Elmer. Something else, this man. He's got that team. We haven't even mentioned the Chicago Hawks. They're still undefeated. Undefeated against the Thunderbirds. And look out over the top of Hernandez. Number 7, young David Valenzuela, trying to pick up points for the Thunderbirds. They're down by 5 as Elmer Anderson working his way downstairs from our upstairs perch here for that wrap-up interview. Should be a good one, so stand by. And let's hope the Thunderbirds can pull this game out. Down by 5, and this man would like to score, and he's trying to hold him so somebody can wrap him. And nowhere to his sight. And here, from the side came Gregory Quinn. Wow, these are for the small John Hall. Just zip and knocked him down out of there. 64 for the Thunderbirds. He picked up a single point. 68 with 2:23 remaining. The Thunderbirds still down by 4 in the scoring column. Is this pretty gal hooping it up here? Terry Toledo's had her hands full with El Fabuloso. It's been something else here at John Hall. A real fan here. They love it, John Hall, as they continue the action hot and heavy. 64-68. New York out in front. 4 points. 2 minutes. That's all the time remaining. The Thunderbirds need a score. And they've got one in Ralphie Elmer. But can he get through this rough, tough New York bomber team here tonight? The fans jumping up and down. They want to yell, go, go, go for the Thunderbirds. Can they do it? 1:44 remaining. The clock continues to run. Ralphie Elmer, the Guatemala Flyer. He comes out of the pack. And he scores. Gets his hand of speed. It's Jim McInerney here. Trackside and after he yells, go, go, go. And here he comes to the inside. He calls it off. They pick up a single. 1 more point. 65-68. The Thunderbirds still down by 3 points. 1:20 remaining. 1:19. 1:18. The clock continues to tick away in disfavor of the Thunderbirds. If they can get a jammer out in front, they can stall and waylay this game. And look at that young man. He's watching intently here. Says, come on, T-Birds. Come on, T-Birds. Right now, with 1 minute remaining, it looks bleak. They're down by 3. Down by 3 points. And El Fabuloso's caused trouble here. Terry Toledo trying to keep this game in all her power. And they give it to Ronnie Psycho Raines. That's the jamming of it. They've got Allo Jones, the Psycho. 43 seconds remaining. Behind him. Nowhere to have that big wrap up coming up right now. With 37 seconds remaining on the clock. Deborah Helden, the competitor, says, come on. And he wins. He did. He's down. 30 seconds remaining. It's up to Ronnie Psycho Raines. They're down by 3. He's 3 to tie. 4 to win. He got 1. Look at the grace of Ronnie Raines. A reversal. He spins. He dodges. He gets 2.
You're watching Classic Sports Network. Join.
You know, it's all happening next Sunday afternoon right here at the Olympic Auditorium, 18th and Grand Avenue. You were interfered with. We had a tremendous call about that play. And now you've got next Sunday afternoon the match race of your life.
Elmer, I have next Sunday, and this time, this Seabird Webster is not going to be able to interfere. He's going to be on the track with me. And when I get through putting him through the cement mixer with these sharp nails, and they're sharp, there will be nothing left of him. He must be on.
Terry, come on over here now. Look, Terry, you did a tremendous job in calling that thing no way, and you called it the right way. What about this match race now next Sunday afternoon with the big one here and her?
You know what, Elmer? I'm part of him. I'm trying to do my job out here as an official, and this fat slob is trying to tell me how to do it. That's one thing. If Juanita Ricardo can't do it, I certainly can do it. That's one thing I have to say. So if anybody wants to come down and see this match race, they better be here in person.
I have never seen a biased referee as I've seen tonight. You are a biased referee, ladies and gentlemen. He is biased. He's a liar. The Thunderbirds are liars, and I'm telling you right now, when I'm through with this Juanita Ricardo, she will be refried beans. And this fat slob, she's going to be the fat tortilla I put her in.
Keep on talking. I'm sorry, it's all happening next Sunday afternoon. Anyway, take it away, Dick Holloway.
Thanks, Elmer. That wraps up another exciting game here for the Olympic Auditorium, where the Thunderbirds have just beaten the New York Bombers 73-68. Watch us next week when the T-Birds meet the Chicago Hawks here at the Olympic Auditorium. Well, bye-bye for now.